Last time, Terry took us through the everyday rhythm of life inside Laguna Woods Village, the shopping, the clubhouses, the history, the hidden infrastructure that makes daily life surprisingly easy and connected. But today we're heading into a completely different side of Laguna Woods, the side most outsiders never expect: horses, hilltop panoramic views, tennis complex, RV storage, and championship golf courses, and some of the most beautiful golf cart routes anywhere in Southern California. And honestly, this part of the tour completely changed how I see Laguna Woods. If we haven't met, welcome. I'm Mark Blunden with eXp Realty, and on this channel we explore what life is really like inside Laguna Woods Village. Not just the homes, but the lifestyle, the community, and all the little details that make this place so unique. And today we continue our incredible golf cart tour with longtime resident Terry Holloway. We begin part 2, driving past Garden Center 2, and this is another one of those hidden lifestyle pieces that people outside Laguna Woods often never realize exists. Residents growing flowers, vegetables, plants, spending time outdoors, building routines around gardening and creativity. And these kinds of spaces matter more than people think. They create connection, purpose, and community. Now we stop briefly at one of the RV storage lots for residents. And again, this is one of those amenities that surprises people. Woods is incredibly practical in many ways, with RV storage, golf cart infrastructure, transportation systems, fitness facilities. The community was clearly designed around supporting an active lifestyle. And now we arrive at one of the most surprising places in all of Laguna Woods Village, the Equestrian Center. Honestly, if you told most people there was a full horse facility inside a gated 55+ community in Orange County, they probably wouldn't believe you. But here it is, and it's incredible. Boarding, riding, horse care, beautiful grounds, and there is something incredibly calming about this place. You can feel the passion people have for it. And this is one of those things that really changes how you see Laguna Woods. It's not just about condos and co-ops, clubhouses and golf. This is a layered lifestyle community with all kinds of unexpected dimensions. And it's rare, very rare. Now we continue along the multimodal paths on El Toro Road. That's golf carts, pedestrians, and connectivity all working together remarkably well. We pass the Laguna Hills Animal Hospital, another important resource nearby for residents and pet owners. And one thing this tour really highlights is how much support infrastructure has been developed around Laguna Woods. Now we arrive at another major shopping hub. We have US Bank, Home Depot, Stater Brothers, and honestly, you start realizing there's almost nothing you can't access within minutes from Laguna Woods Village. This is another huge lifestyle advantage: convenience, efficiency, and accessibility.
Nursery's over here on the left with a really good sized nursery.
And now more local favorites. We have Reborn Coffee, a sushi place, pizza, Subway, mail center, and Best Cleaners, all tightly integrated around the village in the shopping center. And over time, these places become part of residents' routines, their weekly rhythm, their daily life. Now we head towards Gate 14, passing another Ivy Park retirement and assisted living community. This is another underrated part of the Laguna Woods area, the continuum of care nearby: independent living, assisted living, medical support. It creates peace of mind for many residents and their families, especially for long-term planning. And now we climb towards one of the most beautiful areas in Laguna Woods Village, Gate 14, Third Mutual, hilltop living, and the views up here are spectacular.
You can see why people like to live up here.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah.
We have panoramic city views, Saddleback Mountains in the distance, rolling hills, and a very different feel compared to other parts of the village. It's Mark here. If you're exploring 55+ communities in Orange County, such as Laguna Woods Village, subscribe and hit the notification bell. Whether you're moving in 9 days or 9 months, we'll walk you through everything from floor plans to financing, HOAs, and monthly costs. Call, text, email, or schedule a Zoom below. We're here to make your move simple and stress-free. As we drive through this area, you can really feel how the different mutuals are. Here we have more elevation, more dramatic streets, more garages, more condominium style living, and this is what I always tell buyers. Laguna Woods is not a single lifestyle. Different areas feel very different, and finding the right fit matters enormously. Now we head back down through Gate 14, cross El Toro Road near Gate 8, and take the golf cart path towards the tennis complex and Clubhouse 7. Once again, the connectivity here is incredibly impressive. Everything feels linked together. Now we arrive at the tennis complex, 10 courts, recently home to the US National Senior Tennis Tournament, players from all across the country competing right here in Laguna Woods Village. And this tells you something important about the community. People stay active here, very active indeed. As we continue, we pass the community center and the newest fitness center. Again, this reinforces how much Laguna Woods prioritizes activity, movement, and wellness. This isn't a passive retirement living community. There's real energy here and so many different ways to use it. Now we pass the driving range, and this setup is fantastic. Golf cart parking right alongside the range, easy access, beautiful surroundings, and directly across the road through Gate 12 is the Championship Golf Course. Everything is interconnected. Now we pass Clubhouse 7, home of the Bridge Club, meeting space, event rooms, and another example of how the village supports social connection and activity at every level. And now we head into one of my favorite parts of the entire tour, the golf complex.
They took out a bunch of trees here, big, full-grown trees, to put a bus stop in there. And so they took the diameter of all of the trees they took out, and they said we had to plant enough trees to equal the diameter of all the trees that they took out. So you can see there's a whole lot of little trees here, and a whole lot of little trees on number 18. They added about 100 trees to take out 3 trees.
Oh my goodness. This completely surprised me. The scale, condition, beauty. I had never actually driven through the courses before, and it was incredible. Now we're fully inside the golf courses, rolling fairways, beautiful landscaping, quiet, relaxing. It feels more like a private resort than what many people imagine Laguna Woods to be. Even if you don't golf, these spaces create openness and beauty throughout the community, and that impacts daily life more than people realize. Now we take a quick detour to the largest RV parking lot in Laguna Woods. Again, another reminder of just how extensive the infrastructure is here. This community was clearly designed to support many different lifestyles and hobbies. As we rejoin the course, we carefully watch for golfers teeing off, and honestly, this may have been one of the most enjoyable golf cart rides I've ever experienced. The calmness, the greenery, the open space. It's incredibly relaxing. Now we begin heading towards Clubhouse 4, which many people consider the creative heart of Laguna Woods Village. We have arts, crafts, ceramics, woodworking, sewing, photography. Creativity is deeply woven into life in Clubhouse 4. And there's even a beautiful heated swimming pool. And then one of my favorite moments from the entire tour, ducks crossing the road as we exit the golf course. Honestly, perfectly captured the feel of the day, relaxed, unexpected, peaceful, and a little bit playful. Now we join Via Mariposa, which also serves as a fantastic walking loop of roughly 1.5 miles. And again, it reinforces something I talk about constantly on this channel, that movement is built into daily life here. Walking, golfing, swimming, tennis, activity becomes part of the rhythm of living here in Laguna Woods. Now we head back towards home, passing near Gate 6, which exits onto Avenida Carlota before returning to Terry's carport on Via Puerta. And honestly, I love how this tour ends. We're back home, golf cart parking, charging cable waiting, everything connected together remarkably efficiently. So, after spending the day touring Laguna Woods Village with Terry, I understand even more clearly why people become so attached to this community. It's not just because of the amenities, not just because of the golf, but because of the lifestyle rhythms that develop here over time. The routines, friendships, the activity, the convenience, and the sense of belonging. And Terry and Nancy clearly embraced all of that during their 18 years here. Terry, thank you again for taking us on this incredible tour, and thank you and Nancy for everything you contributed to the Laguna Woods community over the years. You will absolutely be missed here, and we wish you both an amazing next adventure in Oregon. And to everyone watching, if you enjoyed this tour, let us know in the comments what part of Laguna Woods Village surprised you most, and if you're considering a move here and you would like some help understanding the different mutuals, locations, and lifestyle options inside Laguna Woods Village, feel free to reach out anytime. We're always happy to help. I'm Mark Blunden with eXp Realty. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.